Hi everyone, it's Karen. I'm gonna show you a different flower that I'm making. Somebody is telling me I'm not doing enough videos, so I'm gonna try and do some more of what, I'm doing. I like doing my canvases and stuff like that. I don't do a whole lot of them all the time though. I find a lot of enjoyment just creating the stuff that I make to create my artwork, and I end up doing a lot more of this than actual artwork, so this is what you guys get to watch. I use one of the punches, and I have, die cuts and stuff, but this is one of my favorite punches. EK Success Retro Punch. This is the large one. This is EK Success Retro Medium Punch, and I use these quite a bit. I'm big fans of this and Tim's Holtz Tattered Florals, and there's a lot of flowers, different kinds of flowers that you can do with these punches. Maybe that's why it's my favorite, because this one flower that I'm going to show you, I do another flower. This will be the one we're making today. That one there. I also, let me see. Oh, here's another one that I make with this punch. Let me get it off the black. Maybe it won't be so. Can you see that? Let me zoom in a little bit. I'm not sure. This is the one for today. And then this is another one that I make with the same punch. And you can make roses. I've heard of people trying to make gardenias with them. I've not tried that yet. Roses, I think I said that already. There's just a lot of different possibilities with this flowers, and you can make some really simple ones that look very nice and elegant on certain projects, and you can make more fancier ones out of one punch. So I really like it. Anyway, I cut out 3 pieces of paper. This is actually cardstock. Let me zoom back out. I can't handle that zoom in that much. I cut out 3 pieces of paper, which I've only used 2. So for this flower, we're gonna do 2 pieces of paper. Whatever your paper is. I find a thin, again, these are my cheapies from China, but I find something thin to use to do this with, okay, to crinkle and get that pinched look, okay. So what I do is I try and stay in the center if I can. You always can, and they still turn out looking fine, so don't worry about that. I hope it's bright enough in here, but just push this down to just, you want that little bit of a fold right there, then you're going to pinch it and lift up, okay? Pinch it and lift up, because you want that point to sort of come up, okay? Go to the middle again, thing, fold it down, get that little bit of crease that you need enough to grab that point. If you have arthritis, this might be sort of hard for you to do. My fingers get stiff and swollen when I do these, but I love them. Grab it, pinch. Now see, well, I guess that is in the middle, but I don't worry about it if it's a little bit off center. You really, if someone's looking that close at your flowers, they need to get their nose out of your business, because I mean, it's hard to tell. Just pinch it. As you're pinching it, lift up. Don't lift up hard enough to rip your paper. This is cardstock. It's a little bit thicker, so you got a little bit more. But pinch, and just pinch up just a hair. Okay? Let's do another one. Do I got all these? Put it in the middle. Push it down around that bar. Grab your tip and pinch. You're not wanting to bend this whole flower. You're just wanting to get enough of a bend in the top of your flower. See? Can you see that? Okay, then pinch that together and just come up with it a hair. That's all. And I find these stay very good because some of these flowers I've had made for a month. So, that's there. Then, let me see, I already got this one pinched. Okay. I have my hot glue ready. Am I still in frame? Okay. I have to hold it back where I can see it. Just a tad. You don't want it gushing. It's gushing out. And again, when you're doing it, you want to make sure you got that pinch in there. Sometimes you'll feel a little bit of glue. Just pull it off as you're pulling up. No big deal. You just want to tie it in that crease that you created. Pinch it together, pull up. I did put that glue in one I already glued. Just a little bit goes a long way. That's where these fine nozzled hot glue guns come in really handy. My other glue gun is starting to feel a little bit neglected, but I've been making these flowers. Am I glued there? I can't see. Nope, I haven't. Can you guys see? Is my hand? Put a little bit in that crease. Just a dab. That's even, to me, I think that's too much. Then pinch. Okay, here's the second one. Let me see if I can zoom in and my big hand's not being in the way for you guys. Doing this. Zoom out just a hair. Okay, just a little bit there. All you need is enough to hold that. And then just flick it away. What you're going to do is dab, pinch up, and pull away. And when you go like this and you pull away, if there's any little bit of hot glue that's leaked out, you will just pull it right off with your fingers. It'll just come right off. So dab, pinch it together, come up, and pull away. See? Put too much in there, and that crease doesn't, I just put my finger right in the middle of it, doesn't look very well either. I'm not going to worry about it though, because it's still going to work fine. Get that glue off my finger. Hold on guys, I gotta get that glue off my finger. Okay, let me zoom back out because I don't know if I'm in, I might be out of frame there. Sorry if I was. Glue this last one. Pinch it, pull it, drag away. Okay. Then I take my big ball. That's all the embossing I'm going to do to it. Now you can do these 3 high. They look fine. 3 high. I was thinking more of, and I'm not sure. I'll have to ask some of my card making friends. I thought, but 2 high though, it would be doable for my card making friends too. But 3 high would be perfect for mixed media and stuff. They look just fine. Let me see, do I have a single one? I don't have a single one done to show you. but... And then we're going to glue them together. Make sure. I like it that way. If you ever do these flowers, any flower, when you cut them out, and when you start shaping them and stuff, you do change the dimensions on them and stuff, and then how they were cut, how you embossed them, whatever. If a flower doesn't seem to be sitting right for some reason, and I haven't figured out yet if it's because it's an odd number petal or if an even number petal would do the same thing. But these are odd number petals. There's only 5 of them. There's not 6. Sometimes they don't seem like they want to fit together right. If that is your case, just find its home. All you got to do is keep turning it to where you will find the proper place for it to sit right. So, that's no big deal. But it's better to take the time right then when you can tell something's off with it and just find its placing. And I like that, so we're going with that one. And I always try and keep my, can you see? I always try and keep my split, my separation between the petal at 12 o'clock. That way I know my second petal is going to go right there. And you do have a few seconds to smush it around to where you need it. After that hot glue set up, I will go around just to give it a little lift, because you don't want it to go flat. Or you might like it flat. If you like it flat, just press it down. Be careful. These could stab you, draw blood. They're pretty pointy. So, and then what I do next, I do cut my paper to size so I don't waste. Match them up. Find a skinny long point. There's my skinny long point. It doesn't matter which way you do it. You just want to make sure that your fold is to the back of whatever your paper is using. You're wanting to fold these. You want to fold in towards the back. I like to do it like this instead of from top to bottom. It's just easier on my fingers. So put it in the middle, pull it up. Am I in frame? Can you see? Let me zoom in for just a second. Okay. So see right there? I'm going right in the middle of that petal. I'm going to hold it with my thumb. And all I'm doing is pulling the sides up around it. Okay. Gonna go right in the middle, pull your sides up, and then just do that all the way around. In the middle, pull your sides up. Okay, and then well, if I can get them apart now, take your embossing tool, go around in a circle. See that one, it's not wanting to, so if you just pinch them back into shape. Okay. This isn't probably the best thing to be doing on that black mat, but I like to do it on my embossing mat. Stuff doesn't go flying around. These are tiny. They're hard for me to grip. Okay, sorry guys, but I am going to have to do it on that mat. Just a little bit of glue. Because it is a tiny bitty flower. I mean, I cut my strips in 1 inch. Oh, let's see. I was way off on that, guys. I still pull it apart. Let's try it again. Got my flower all out of shape and everything. Okay. Huh? Come on. These aren't usually so hard for me to do. There you go. Well, we'll pretend it looks good. Here, I'll do this one. I got one cut out. It's not the same thing. We will pretend it is. I don't know what was going on with me there. My fingers may be stiffening up. But just go in between like you did the big ones. There you go. Look, I see glue strings. I love my glue strings. Then we're just gonna give it a little lift. And then, because this ain't the flower, I'm not gonna glue it on, but well, I'll go ahead and put this in this one. Just a little bit of dab on the bottom. Make sure you get in the middle of your flower. Okay. And for the sake of this tutorial, we're going to pretend all this paper matches. But I'm not going to glue it down. Then just put it in the middle of this flower. And when you, I do put, I don't mean, not a big glob, but I do use a little bit more glue than what I do for this, or the gluing on the back, you know, because you want it to stay good. And when you push it down in there into your glue, it'll lift the little flower petals right back up around it. So, well, where's the flower I have done? Hold on a minute, guys. I just did several of them. Where'd I put them? No. Well, I don't know where I just put them. I may have to do this whole stinking tutorial over again. That just irks me. Oh, here you go. Okay. And that's what they look like when they're finished. You use whatever bling center you want, but that's how I like to do mine. You don't even have to do that second flower. You can just put a pearl down in the middle or whatever you like to use for your flower centers. But I think they come out really nice. And then I do go over my edges, and I don't do it until glue strings. I don't do it until my flower is complete. And I will go over over the edges with it. This is walnut stain because my paper is so dark. But I even used the walnut stain on this, and I like it. I like it like that. So, anyway, use stain if you want, ink, whatever. If there is a little bit of glue or something, it would hide it. It would camouflage it. So, that's the tutorial for today, guys. A shabby tutorial at that. Hope you enjoyed, and I hope you try and make them because I enjoy these flowers a lot. Bye, guys.